All right, welcome everybody. Today we're over here at Bang Phli, which is a suburb kind of off in the boonies from Bangkok. We're kind of southeast of the main part of Bangkok, and we're over here in the Bang Phli subdivision. And as you can hear, there's a loudspeaker going on, and it's a big doings. We're over here at Wat Bang Phli Yai Na, I believe is what it's called. And it's a temple that was built to commemorate King Naresuan the Great's victory over the Burmese back in the old days when Ayutthaya was the capital. And we're going to look over here. We're going to check this out. But the main focus, we're going to go over and we're going to see the old market. That's what I came over here to see. The old market's open from 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. And let's look at this temple. I'll tell you a little bit about the main Buddha, and then we'll go look at the market. So this is outside of the main hall. They have a little shrine here. Now what they do at this temple is they actually take the main Buddha image and they take it on a boat. And I'll tell you about that when we go in here and look at it. So this is the ordination hall here. Now what they've done is they built all these covers and everything over the outside for the rain. And you can see over here the marker stones. And they have all this stuff, and it's just kind of hard really to see the building. The building is kind of cool looking. It's gold, but it just has so much stuff going on. You have all these little Buddha images over here. But this is a very, very popular temple. The Thais come over here and they really, really like this Buddha image that's in this one. So this is inside of the hall. Now this Buddha image here is called like Luang Pho To or something like that. I'll put a description of it down in the video. And the Thais come over here, they stick the gold leaf on it, and they can walk around there. And then you can take a look at this hall. It has all the murals and everything. Now these are Bangkok era murals. They're not the really, really old ones. But the hall itself is pretty historic. Now believe it or not, this Buddha image right here, they actually load it up on a boat and they take it down the canals. So the Thais come up here and they stick the gold leaf on it. And you can see they're just climbing all over it. So yeah, they loaded up the first day before the 11th full moon and they put it on a boat. And I love this. Do not put a baby on Luang Pho To. Because the Thais will stick the baby up on the Buddha's lap for some extra luck. All right, now let's go to the Wihan that's right next to it. Yeah, this temple is crazy busy. So we got a Buddha footprint here, and then inside. So I believe this has some Burmese influence to it. It has the black lacquer. And then it has all of these. Yeah, this is a really nice hall. You can see the murals are the black lacquer with the gold. And now they paint these. These are all hand painted. It's not wallpaper or anything like that. There'll be a guy that sits here and paints all of this. And I don't know the date on these, but some of these look quite old. You know, you'll go to these temples like this and you'll find Buddhas that are 700-800 years old that'll just be sitting inside of these halls. You can see it's got the wood beams and the wood ceiling. Yeah, this is a really nice building. Yeah, and unfortunately it's got so much stuff around it, it's hard to see the whole building itself. All right, now we came here to see the market. We just stopped over here and looked at this. So let's go look at the market now. All around the temple, they got stuff like this set up. So they'll have some snacks, and they'll have the flowers and everything that they sell, where you can donate those to the temple. But the main part of the market is over towards the canal. So there's the big chetty that they have for this Wat Bang Phli Yai Na. You got a monk here doing some stuff. And this opens right up into the old market. Looks like we got a pier up here. Let's look around. and go into the market. All right, so there's a little pier here, and I talked to this guy over here, and he's going to take us on a boat ride for 20 baht. So it's not very far. He just says up and down the canal. So 20 baht, that's a little bit less than $1. So it can't, even if it's terrible, it won't be too bad. So let's jump on the boat and let's go. All right, so we're on the boat. He's trying to get some more people, I guess. So he's back there. Yeah, and right there is, it says on the sign for 20 baht. And up in there is the old market. Up ahead there, that is the Wat Bang Phli Yai, I believe is what it was called. That's where that big reclining Buddha is. And I filmed a video from up there like a month ago or something like that. That 53-meter long Buddha. So we're just out here in the boonies from Bangkok. We're off in the suburbs. The Bang Na, Bang Phli, Samut Prakan area. We got somebody over here in a little boat. All this stuff out here on the back porch of their houses. Looks like we have an old shrine over here. And then the footbridge for people to cross from one side to the other. So that old market goes all the way over here. It's actually pretty big. And that lady's dressed up like a school girl. This is part of the market all the way down here. I guess we're gonna go through. He's yelling at him. He's pushing the rope down. And over there goes into more of this long market. Say, okay. Yeah, I've never been on this part of the canal over here. I love doing stuff like this where you go out and you're on these canals and you get to see a little bit of Thailand that you normally don't get to see when you're on the roads. It's a pretty nice look at the jetty and then the canal around here. Yeah, that was a lot of fun going through that temple, all the way through the reclining Buddha where you go up to see the Buddha heart and then up to the top of that jetty to see the relic. There we go, we're right next to this jetty. Get an idea how big it is. Yeah, I didn't come out here to the canal whenever I explored that jetty. Kind of cool to see it from the water though. You can see all the different levels here. And then you get to go all the way up there. That is big. There's a sign telling you about it. Shows you the reclining Buddha and all of that. All right, so we turned around and we're headed back towards the old market. Yeah, I like it how they built that little jetty out of the boat. Just the activity down here on the canal banks. Okay, so I see what they're doing actually. What they're doing is they're using these boats as a bridge. So they pull them there and people could just walk across the boats and go from one side of the canal to the other. They probably charge them like 2 or 3 baht each or something like that. Yep, it's 2 baht. It was great. The old lady was pulling on the rope and the old man was up in front pulling it across to move that boat out of the way. Yep, 2 baht to use their little temporary bridge instead of walking over here to the regular bridge. Got a guy out here. Now you see this pole right here? This has a net on the bottom of it. So they drop that down and then they lift it up and they can catch fish that way. And then these floating plants are actually little farms. So they come out here and they harvest those, and then they'll also put like nets around so they can keep fish in there. I went to a canal one time and the lady that lived there in the house was all trying to tell me I could go swimming in the canal around her little farm if I wanted to. I opted not to though. Yeah, this is a farm, believe it or not. They put some nice flowers on the front of their house here. You can see the little dock. Now this canal is pretty big down at this end here. And so we're turning around down here. So we went past the market to the east, about 400 meters or so, just a little bit of a jaunt. And then you can see the jetty, that's where the market is again, and we'll go back there. So it looks like he paddled over there to pick that lady up. And then we're back over here at the pier by the temple and the market. So just like that, that was 20 baht, went up the canal and back and around. It was about a 20-minute deal, so about 1 baht per minute, which was pretty fun. All right, let's look around some more here. So they're buying some of these. It has the sticky rice and the coconut and beans and everything inside of it. There's the coconut mix that she makes. She puts that in these leaves, and then these others has the beans and everything else. You can buy those for up to 100 baht. Not sure how much each one of these are, but they're not too cheap, too expensive. Yeah, that boat trip was interesting. For 20 baht, you can't go wrong. It was the cheapest I've ever found to do the little boat tour. So yeah, it's definitely something to do. I would recommend it. It was fun. For the price, it was good. So they have all the snacks, and then you go right into the Bang Phli Old Market. That's what we came here to see. We got distracted. The little wooden bridge. They have the cut up tires so they can push the little hand dollies in. Now the canal just looks terrible over here. You have all that trash and the suds from somebody washing their laundry. And then they have the advertisement for the boats for 20 baht and his phone number there. And welcome. Stuff for the temples here. Candles, the joe sticks, a little bit of hardware. Some of the knives, some of the little tools to cut the mangoes. And it's a little wooden awning with a wooden floor. And it's just built that kind of hangs out over the edge of the canal. So you can see here, this is the name of their restaurant. And he's making noodles right up here in the front. And then they have a little conveyor belt. So you can watch and then you just grab whatever you want off the belt. And it goes all the way around. So you just buy a piece, so like 25 baht for the big bowl or 35 baht, whatever. So this is pretty cool. So this is salapao, and she's steaming it, and they put all the little things to make it look like the little things for the kids. Yeah, those are pretty cool. So you can get those for like 25 baht each. You can get it with pandarin custard, cream, taro, roasted red pork. And here she's cooking it up over there, grilling it. Get these for 10 baht each with the fish, taro, banana, and then she's making some over there. Oh, and then we have the Khlong bobbin. So the Khlong bobbin looks like 30 baht. You can get it the original or the little dark color there. So one of these little containers for 30 baht, and then some of the little tiny pancakes. Same thing, one container of these for 30 baht. And then it's just keeps on going in here. Kind of a cool looking little market. Yeah, I think I'll get one of these with the banana and one with the red bean. Goi nung. ถั่วหนึ่งcup on a cup. So 20 baht for these, so a little bit less than a buck. So this is what it looks like inside. Just has the sticky rice. So it'll have the filling inside of it. This one's the one that has the little banana. All right, so Bun's going to be our tester here with the sticky rice. Tell me how it is, Bun. How does it taste? That one's got the banana. How is it? Not too sweet. Tastes pretty good. And here she's making up those little pancakes. So just puts the cream on top of it and cooks them right there. Yeah, that little sticky rice with the banana was quite nice. Try the one over here with the red bean. Got some cats. So here we have a cat. We have some Thai food. Then we have a cat and another cat, and everywhere a cat, and a cat up on top of the refrigerator. Found a comfy spot. Here's some more snacks. I really like these. These are quite nice. And then these here, they put the sesames in it, and then they cook it. And these almost look like a Khlong Samrong, but they're a little bit different. And then she cooks them right back there. That's her little kitchen. And then they have some more out here. These look quite nice. These, they put the little sesame seeds on them. And these are like made out of the rice. And then I'm not sure what these are. These look interesting. And then they have these here. I think they sell these for, these are made out of like the shrimp and everything. All right, so what this is just like a roti with the sugar. And this over here is Khlong Chan, and it's pretty popular. We actually have, she's making it up over there now, and then all these ladies over here are waiting for it. And that's 50 baht. So I'll get some of this roti here for 25. So this is what the roti looks like. So let's get Bun to try one of these here. All right, Bun, give it a taste. It looks like it's kind of crunchy and flaky. How does it taste? Is it very good? Not really? Okay. Let's see what I think of it. Bun's right. It just kind of has a taste. It tastes like it's kind of stale, so it's not very fresh. Maybe it'd be better fresh after they cook it. So here we have some of the curries, and she's cooking it back there. Some of the stuff for sale. Those are little piggy banks made out of wood. And then they have some things for the kids and little restaurants. Yeah, this is kind of a cool little market. It's just built right on the edge of the canal. And I don't know how old it is, but you know, it just built up kind of around the temple, which is kind of fun. You know, in Thailand, they'll use every little square inch. So if there's any free space, people are using it. Oh, and then we have a fortune teller here, so she can tell you that you're going to get rich for 100 baht. Give her 100 baht, and she'll promise that you'll get lucky and make a lot of money. And then you got stuff for the fish, and then some snacks, and then he's making these little desserts right here. So he's making these, and he just cooks them right there. Then he puts them in that little styrofoam. Those they usually sell for like 20 to 30 baht for one of those little containers. And then he makes the little crepes that they roll up. These are really nice. I really like eating these. Yeah, this is off the tourist trail. So this is what the Thais do. They come over here and they shop in places like this. This is how they spend their weekends. So they'll load up as a family, come over here, buy snacks, bring the kids. They'll go to the temple, and then they'll go to the market, they'll buy food, and they'll have a great time. They can eat it like seafood or whatever on the canal banks. Okay, so this here looks like some Nam Tok Moo. They have the little sign. You see these little boats? And that means it's the boat noodle. So I think I'm going to get some of the, what they call Nam Tok Moo, which is like the waterfall of noodles with the pork. Okay, so here's lunch. It's a little bit of the Nam Tok Moo And then we're getting this. This is like the flour, and they like a little red flour, and then they make it into a sweet drink. So it has the noodles. You call that sin lek, which is that style of noodle. And then here's the pork, and then it has the vegetable in it, and they'll put like the little pork balls, and then it's in like a soy sauce, and it's quite nice. It actually comes from Laos originally, and it's just called. Lots and lots of little snacks and clothes and all of that. And then there's some restaurants that are right down here on the canal. So here, it's like she's got the red pork and some of the Thai sausages. Some meat on a stick. And then these little rice and peanut snacks. I like these. These are pretty tempting. But I'm kind of full from that Nam Dang drink that I had and the Nam Tok Mu. That lunch was very good. I like that a lot. You can see that's just these little alleys come up to the market, and then the market's the little narrow walkway, and then over here is a footbridge. Let's go over that footbridge and we'll get a look at the outside of the market. So here's the market right here on the canal, and it just goes down there. It has the corrugated tin roofs, and then it goes over there, and that's the canal we went down. All right, guys, so that's going to finish up our video over here at Bang Phli Old Market, and where we started out was the Bang Phli Yai Nai, I think is what it's called. It was a cool temple, pretty interesting. Now the market here is a lot of fun. It's really cool. It's pretty narrow, so whenever there's very many people, it's quite hard to get around here. But it's really cool. I like the looks of the old buildings and the wooden walkway and all of that. The temple was cool, and it was the extra bonus of getting that 20 baht ride on the boat. I've never paid so little for a little boat tour like that. So definitely worth it. And this market is a lot of fun. The snacks that we had were pretty good. That roti was kind of stale, but I ate the rest of it and it was okay. It just wasn't the best I've ever had. The Nam Tok Mu was quite nice, and those other snacks were pretty good. So anyway, guys, if you liked the video, make sure you click like and subscribe to my channel. If you're new here, this is what I do. I just go and I walk around, I show you things that I see, tell you a little bit about what I know. I'm normally off the beaten path. I show you stuff that most people aren't out here making videos of. So this is just part of Thailand. That's what I see. And so if you like this kind of stuff, then subscribe, stick around. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. If you've been over here, let me know. Or if you have any questions, let me know also. Or if I misspoke, tell me that in a comment. I don't mind. Sometimes I get to talking too fast. I'm not thinking. So subscribe, like, and leave me a comment. And share it with your friends if you like. And until next time, remember, guys, life is a journey. Until next time, enjoy.